the great Donna Ranji here again, back with another review. Recently had a little trip to Walmart yesterday and found something that I've also been looking for, though it's nothing too special as it is a repaint. However, it is a repaint that I enjoy very much. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Wave 3, the Jurassic World Dominion Ferocious pack, Moros intrepidus, version 2. So this is a repaint from the original, which you can see back there. So it's nothing too special because it's just it's just another generic repaint. I'll bring it up closer here. The only reason why I want this is because I like the paint job on this figure, and also it is movie accurate. So the paint on here is well, basically the right colors it was in the film, even though the Moros intrepidus was much smaller than this figure is. It's in the paint same color scheme, so that's why I picked it up. You know, it gotta have all those movie accurate little things here and there in your collection. So brief look at the packaging here. There's nothing too special. This is the exact same packaging we've been seeing for a while now, especially on all these Ferocious pack figures. So nothing too special, you know, on the back here. But it does show new figures. The red Velociraptor, which I do want and I will pick up at some point in the future. I also want that Atrociraptor Pantera, I believe is how you say it. I only want that one because it has more extra paint on the legs, and to me it just looks a little bit more complete than the original. And then there's the Moros intrepidus we have, and that Aeneosaurus is another one I want as well. So yeah, that's basically it for the packaging. So we'll go ahead and open this guy right now with these baby scissors, since these are the only ones I have currently near me. There we go. Open it on camera. We'll keep the packaging right there. So here it is. I'll fix the tail here. And there we go. So here we have the, get in camera there, the new repainted Moros intrepidus. And I'm gonna say I really like this paint job a little bit more than the original one. But either way, these are two great figures. And you know, another thing to point out, you know, this may have movie accurate paint. It doesn't have the movie accuracy in terms of design or looks. This one's obviously not like the one seen in the film. The other one in the film was completely covered in feathers. This one only has feathers, actually a double row of feathers here on the head, and it just goes all the way down to the, almost to the tip of the tail. Those are the only feathers it has. But I will say though, I like the design they put on the, at least the way they sculpted in the feathers, how there's just like a double row of them. That's a unique looking choice, and I like that. Even though it's not movie accurate, I think this makes for a nice looking, just a classic Jurassic Moros intrepidus. So yeah, nothing too much to really go over for the most part. It is the exact same as the original one. The only difference is just the paint. But you can definitely see all the nice, beautiful details right here. The sun, the way it shines, is definitely bringing out all the shading on these scales, and it looks really cool. You see the nice sculpt work on the feathers there, all the nice pebbly scales, the wrinkles in the skin right there. And of course the body is completely covered in nice looking scale detail, and the feathers look nicely sculpted as well. Nice texturing up there. You got the large feet looking really nice. So yeah, a very nice looking Moros intrepidus figure repaint. Yeah, that head just looks really cool. Yeah, so nothing too much on the sculpt. It's kind of the same awesome sculpt work that Mattel pretty much gives us. Oh yes, before I forget, here's the scan code, if I can get it out. Sometimes these scan codes are pretty hard. Alright, so there's the scan code. Alright, so I guess we've gotten the sculpt out of the way. And the paint, there's really not much to go over. The paint looks really nice. I love the red around the eye, and then the little hints of it on the back and on the tip of the tail. And you got that white looking color splotch marks on the feathers here, and then on the thigh right here. So I'm glad that Mattel used the same, I guess in other words, they placed the paint in the right areas seen in the film. And you can see, you know, the red around the eye, and especially the red at the tip of the tail. I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a picture of the Moros intrepidus from the movie, and you can definitely see that it is the same, well, the same pattern that they put the colors on for this figure. So yeah, you can definitely see the reds, especially on the tail and the face, and then you got the feathers. At least these feathers are painted. This is just the color of the skin, even though on the movie model, it's all feathers. So yeah, colors are nice. Articulation wise, it is the exact same as the previous one. The jaw can open and close. I will say this one opens much more smoother than the other one. So yeah, that can close. It is a little loose, but I mean, it doesn't need to be closed all the time anyway, so that's fine. The head can go up and down, and it can also swivel all the way around, so you can get some really nice looking curious poses. Yeah, I love these neck joints. And the arms, really nice. They can move forwards and backwards. And the legs, they're a little stiff on mine, but they can move basically 360 all the way around. And as you saw before, the tail can move. So yeah, that's basically it for the articulation. Comparisons. Here we got a little standard human. Yeah, there you go. So they scale up pretty nicely, at least in terms of a real Moros intrepidus. The movie one is like much smaller, like the size of a compy. And then, you know, we'll also bring in the other Moros intrepidus here. This is the original, which I still like this one. I like the colors in this one as well, but if I had to pick one, it's definitely the newer one. And they're the exact same. The only difference is the paint, which I think these two look really, really nice together. Maybe one can be a male and one can be a female. But yeah, they look really nice together. Cool. All right, so that's basically it for this review. This is kind of a really quick review, and like I said, it's nothing too special. It is just a repaint. Yeah, I like it very much. Probably my favorite of the Moros intrepidus figures, and hopefully we'll get a more movie accurate one in the future. But yeah, that's basically it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff that you guys do on YouTube. And I'll see you guys again for the next video.